Right, so the first card you've got for your past is this Five of Cups. So yeah, missing, not being yourself. So there's a bit of fogginess in your head, I think. I think you've had that over the last couple of weeks. It's like, oh, I can't focus. I'm getting this, oh, I'm a little bit angry with myself. I need to do better. I need to focus. I need to be able to do this. Yeah, this is, I've got a very clear message for you already. Don't push yourself over this next 2 weeks. If you feel foggy, if you feel like you can't focus, if you feel all over the place, don't push yourself. Because what will happen is you'll push yourself, you'll be unhappy with the output, and then you'll be even more angry with yourself, and then you'll be less able to focus. And that's happened to you in the past, I think. It's like a cycle that can happen with you. So be very careful not to keep on with that cycle. Make sure you get that rest. And I'm getting a very strong feeling that you do need some rest. I'm getting an anniversary here for someone here. Might be an anniversary of a loss. And so you've got this anniversary coming up in this time of year, winter time, and you're kind of always reminded of that if that's you. So that might be in the back of your mind as well, without you realizing it. So if people are asking you to celebrate and do this and that, don't worry about saying no. Just be polite and say, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I need my time. And if they're really close to you, they'll understand. Because it feels like you really need that time. You need that time. You need to clear the clutter. I won't say what that nearly was. You need to clear I just said it again. The clutter out of your head, so that you've got that clear head and you can focus. And you've got a lot you need to focus on. Or you've got a lot you need to clear your head so that you can focus on coming up for you. Because you can see that here. You've got these very peaceful, very meditative, a bit sad, a bit emotional, 3 cards up the top, all the way up the top horizontally. And then under that, you've got mostly, going somewhere, money, fortune, things happening. So you've got a lot coming up for you. So you're going to have to clear your head for that. I'm seeing a manifestation coming up for you. It's going to come in the form of something you're not expecting. So I'm getting that coming up. And hopefully I'll see a little bit about that later. But yeah, there's someone else here. And just looking at this Five of Cups in this Chariot, there's someone else that's missing you. Oh, there's a siren, everyone's beeping their horns. So this is important. So someone's missing you. Someone's really, really, really missing you right now. And again, I was seeing that you had this loss at this time of year, a few years ago, whenever it was, and someone else has a loss as well at this time of year. And they remember, I think you used to share that with them. I think you used to share a lot of things with them. I'm actually seeing you getting together with this person at this time of year. This is someone you've moved on from. So you're not with them anymore. You've got the Chariot here. And what I'm getting with this Five of Cups is they're thinking about you right now. They're missing you right now. I think they might try and message you at some time to get back together with you, to talk to you. If that's you, I would say, I don't want to tell you what to do, but I'm getting a little bit of a warning that maybe you should avoid that, because I am getting someone else around them. But yeah, they really miss you. I'm getting a conversation at night time, in the winter time. I think you had a conversation, if this is you, with this person outside at night time. And because it's cold, fresh outside, they're remembering, they go out at night, they think about you, and they remember that time you talked. And I think you remember that time too, if that's you. But I think, you've moved on for a reason. You've got the Chariot that's moved on from that Five of Cups there. So you've moved on for a reason. And that's because you're moving into this King of Pentacles. So you're moving into opportunity. And I think what that's telling you is, that combination is, when this thing that you're trying to manifest is coming in, and it's coming in soon, and we'll get to that soon, I hope. When that comes in, again, you need to have a clear head. You can't be emotionally up and down. And I think that's how this person who, this is an ex-love connection, I think, that's how they get you. They get you up and down, all over the place in your emotions, all that kind of thing. You need to have a clear head to be able to focus on where you're going. And it looks to me like they might contact you at around that time when all this opportunity or this manifestation comes in for you. Probably, I don't normally say dates, but I'm going to stick my neck out. Probably early next year, this manifestation is going to come in, or toward the end of this year. So you've got to be ready for that. You have to have a clear head. You have to have a clear mind. You have to be fit and healthy. You have to be well rested to say yes to this thing, or let this thing come in, or even recognize that thing. If you've got this person coming in and talking to you again, messaging you, oh, I miss you, remember that time of year we talked, and whatever they're going to say, you don't want that. That's going to get you up and down in your emotions. And also I can see there's someone else around them. So if they're with someone else, that's the last thing you want, absolute last thing you want around you right now. And you know that because you've already gone away from them. You already had the chariot. You rode away from them. So yeah, and the chariot's shielded. He's got a shield. He's in a box. He's shielding himself because he wants to get away from that person who's missing him, and he's going into the King of Pentacles. That's where you're going. So, that's what I'm getting there in your past. So I'm going to move on to your present now. That's all I really want to say there. So you've got the Six of Swords here in your present. Again, that's reinforcing. So you've got two of these moving away cards. So that's reinforcing. Yes, you've done the right thing to move away from this person who had you up and down in your emotions and all over the place. You've absolutely done the right thing. You are not going to have a clear head, a clear mind, a clear heart if you're around that person ever. If you're around them. I think last time they contacted you, I think you're all over the place. You might have gone in a downward spiral even. So this is another warning that, Six of Swords, move away, stay away. I think you still know that. You've still got those swords with you that this woman's carrying with her. So you're still feeling a little bit of that. You know what that's about, and you know it's the right thing to move away. But yeah, they really regret that. They really regret that you walked away from each other. Lots and lots of hurt. There's a lot going on inside them, this ex. They've got very, very deep problems. I think they had problems before they met you. Very, very deep problems. And there's nothing you can do about that. Yeah, look at this boat. So this is them. They're in this boat. They're struggling with their words. Swords are words. So they're struggling with how they're going to talk to you. They want to come in and talk to you. And I think they're sensing that now there's more stability around you than was around you before when they were with you. And they're sensing that. They can sense that with you. They're looking for an anchor with you because their boat's going around. They don't know where it's going to go, and they're trying to find the anchor, and they think that's you. Now, you're not their anchor. They're not going to find that in you. They're going to have to find that in themselves. They're always going to have that instability, that kind of up and down. I think they do have a lot of problems. I don't want to say mental health problems. It might be that. But it's some kind of instability that's inside them. The only way they're going to solve that and find that anchor is if they solve their problems by themselves. And I think you know that if that's you. You've got some other people around you sensing that you're a lot more stable than you used to be as well. I'm getting that here. So, I'm getting a little bit, it feels like you're retreating. It feels like you're trying to get away, move away. And I'm glad you're doing that actually, because I was getting that in the Five of Cups, that you really need this time to yourself. I'm getting someone in your family who's trying to contact you. I think you might have been getting a lot of messages from them. I think maybe you might not have replied to them or something like that. It sounds really cruel that you're not replying to this person who's in your family, but you know them, you know what they're like. There's a reason why you're not doing that. Again, I think you're doing the right thing. I think you might talk to them again at some time in the future, but right now it's not the right time to do that. What I'm getting is, I don't know if this is going to make sense to anyone, but I'm getting that phrase pecking order. So I think they saw you, I don't know if you grew up with them, they saw you in some kind of pecking order when you grew up. Now they see the positions changing. It feels like they're unstable about that. They don't like that that's changing. So they might, if you do contact them now, or you did contact them now, I think they might have a few put downs for you. And I think they used to do this in the past, if you know who this person is. So you're right, your instincts are 100% right to not talk to them right now. Again, you might in the future, I don't know, but that's what I'm getting now. So if that's the position you're in with someone who's trying to contact you, you could feel that bad energy around them, you're right not to contact them at this time. So if that's you, I hope that makes sense to you. So right, I'm just looking at this Queen of Pentacles here and the Knight of Pentacles together, actually. So, okay, so this is this thing you want to manifest. There's an offer coming in. Now, I think there's some kind of money manifestation you've been trying to manifest for a long, long time now, and you've been a little bit frustrated. It hasn't come in the way you've wanted. So I think, so I'm getting a few things here. This is coming in, this offer's coming in, and this is why you need to get ready. This is why you need to clear your head, clear your mind, clear your energy to let this come in. Because I think you've had a lot of manifestations over the years, lots and lots of different things you've been trying to manifest. And I think if you look back a few years ago, the things you want to manifest now are totally different to what you wanted then. Because you're a different person now. You've grown now. You've moved forwards in your life now. And you've got that stability now, which is what everyone's trying to chase around you. And you're trying to kind of run away from people. But you're a better, I won't say a better person. You're a more stable person now. You've got yourself more together now. And the things that you want now are different from what you wanted years ago. So you might have to get your head clear. You might have to lie down, meditate with this Four of Swords here, and this Queen of Cups that's up here top right as well. You might have to do that, clear your head, clear your energies of all the old manifestations, really narrow them down to what you want right now. So that's something you're going to have to do, because I'm seeing this thing coming in. Now, I think when you see this thing come in, this is what the test is. I think when you see this thing come in, it's going to look like something you've said no to in the past. It's not, it's completely different. It's going to feel like that. It's going to feel like some kind of business offer or some kind of job offer that you've rejected in the past. It's not, it's a completely different thing. And so this is what I'm getting. You rejected something in the past, and it was right for you to reject that thing that you rejected in the past, maybe a few years ago. I'm looking maybe 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, something like that. You rejected some kind of offer. Now, you were right to do that, because I think you still look back on that offer sometimes. Should I have said yes? Should I have said no? You were right to say no to that, because this is coming in now, and you wouldn't have been able to say yes to this thing if you had already said yes to that, because you couldn't do the two. The other thing about the old offer is you would have been locked into something if you said yes to that. You would have had more money. Absolutely. Absolutely you would have had more money, but you would have felt locked in. Like this man in the Four of Swords, bottom right down here. Have a look at that. I'm just looking at him right now. So, you know, he's lying down. He's comfortable. He's resting. But he's locked in. If he went to sit up, if he went to go anywhere else, he'd have these swords poking into him. So you would have been trapped if you've said yes to this. And the other thing I think is you said no to this offer because you knew your value. Again, if you look at this Four of Swords, bottom right down here, everything in this card is this horrible dull grey, brown, stone colour, whatever it is, apart from the window. But the man's gold. You knew your worth. You knew that you were gold. You knew that you were worth more than this, and you're absolutely right, because this new offer is coming in now. That's what I'm seeing right now. So there's an offer. Again, it's going to feel quite similar to this other thing you've said no to. It's not. It's completely different. This is going to get you, you're going to have freedom. You're going to have some money. Now, it's not big piles of money that are going to fall on your head. You've got the Knight of Pentacles there. So it's slow money that's coming in, and it's money that's going to grow from money. So opportunities growing from opportunities, because you've got this Queen of Pentacles right in the middle, and then next to her on the right, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune's kind of turning around out of that. And it's like a snowball. And as a snowball picks up more snow, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So you're going to have more opportunities coming out of that. So when this comes in, don't dismiss this, because this is what you do sometimes as an Aries. I'm being bossy, I know. This is what you do. You get an offer, or you get, even whether it's in love, whether it's work, anything, you get an offer. You think, oh, that's wonderful. You get all excited. And then you get that feeling. It's the feeling in your stomach. You think, oh, I don't want that. I don't know about this. I shouldn't do this. I'm going to run away. No, no, no. Don't do that with this. At least take your time, like this Knight of Pentacles. Look at the offer. He's looking at the coin very slowly, very carefully. Sit there and do that and really think about this offer. Take as long as you need. They're going to give you time, and then make a decision. Don't make a decision on that feeling. Usually I say to people, oh, use your instincts, follow your instincts. I think with you, sometimes your instincts are a little bit whack. I know that sounds terrible, but I was seeing that in the Five of Cups, that you've got this fogginess in your head. So again, get the fogginess out of your head. When this offer comes in, really think about it very, very, very carefully, very slowly, go through everything, really look at it properly. I think it's going to open up a lot of things for you. I think this is the thing you've been trying to manifest. It doesn't look like that when it comes to you, but it's going to lead to those things. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Hopefully that's going to make sense to you. The other thing I'm getting with this Knight of Pentacles is, okay, if you're in a relationship, or if you're talking to someone, I'm not sure where you are with them. It might be that you're in an actual relationship. It might be that you're just talking. I'm getting a little bit of a feeling of having your armor up, because if you look at this Knight, obviously he's wearing armor. The person that you're with, they want to grow with you. They see you as someone they really, really, really want to grow with. They've got growth on their mind when it comes to you, absolutely. Because if you look at this Knight again, he's got this foliage on his head. So it's like he's got a plant growing out of the top of his head. So they've got growth in their head about you. But you have got your armor up. So you've got your armor up. And I think the reason why you've got your armor up is you've got that feeling that something's not quite right here. It might feel to you that someone else is around this. You might have doubts. You might be thinking, is there someone else around them? Is there a third party? Can I really trust this person? What I'm getting here is there's someone, I think your instincts are right around this. There's not that there's a third party. What I'm getting is there's someone who's interested in them. I think it might be an ex of theirs, if this is you. I know this is very specific. An ex of theirs who's still interested in them. I think they're watching them. I think they're watching their social media. I think they might even be liking things on their social media, whatever it is, Instagram pictures, whatever it is. And I think that's what that is. Now, I just want to let you know that if this is you, this person you're with or this person you're talking to, they're not interested in their ex. It's their ex that's interested in them. Now, I know that's probably going to make you feel a little bit better than that, but I think, they're always going to have this, that shadow of this other person's going to be around you for a while. So I just want to warn you of that. It's irritating. It's not nice to have them hanging around, but they're struggling to let go, this other person. What I want to tell you is they're not a threat to your relationship. So that's what I want to say that to someone. I hope that makes sense to someone now. All right, so we'll go into your future now. You've got the Queen of Cups up here. Yeah, this is what I'm getting again. Here it is again. Okay. Okay. Right. So my eyes going down. It's amazing when my eyes led to see these things. I get excited. Okay, so my eyes going down diagonally. This is why it's going down diagonally. You've got, okay, so top right to bottom left. That's where my eye's going. So I want to show you this. I want you to see what I'm getting. So you've got the Queen of Cups, top right. Then you've got the Queen of Pentacles in the middle. And then bottom left, you've got the King of Pentacles. So you've got this couple here. You've got the Queen of Pentacles and you've got the King of Pentacles. They are a couple. That represents you. and this person I was getting in the Knight of Pentacles. You are destined to be a stable couple in the future if you are with this person now. This person who's around you, they are not a threat, but they're looking down on your relationship. Just like this Queen of Cups is looking down, look at her, she's looking down on the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles down there. She's looking over them, she's looking at you, whoever this person is, they're looking down at you as a couple. They're very upset, very emotional, very regretful. They're looking at you. They're a bit of a shadow over you. And I think it's going to feel like that for a while. They're not going away for a while. I have to be honest and tell you that. That's what I'm seeing. They're going to be this shadow, especially over the next few weeks, maybe over the next few months. That's what I'm getting. But this person you're with is not attracted to their ex. It's all one-sided if that is you. The other thing I'm seeing here is when you've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles, or any suit, but especially Pentacles, that means a very solid, stable future for the two of you. This is the King and the Queen of stability. So yeah, very, very stable for you as a couple, but you're going to have this bit of a shadow hanging around you for a while. Okay, now just looking down at this column here, you've got the Queen of Cups, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the Four of Swords going down on the right hand side. I know I keep on going across, going down, going horizontal. I just need to tell you what I'm seeing because I want you to see what I'm seeing, that's all. So, right, so you've got this Queen of Cups here, very meditative. She's sitting there all by herself by the sea. She's in nature, very emotional. So hold back on your emotions, get that time to yourself, like this Four of Swords here. If you do that, if you clear your head, if you deregulate the manifestations, which is what I was getting before, deregulate all that, get your head clear, get your energy clear, say no to people who want you to go to things, unless it's something you really want to go to. I'm not saying be a total hermit. There's no hermit here. But if something makes you feel uncomfortable, if something makes you feel like, no, it's going to get in the way of my energy, in the way of your focus, say no to that. And just get that time to yourself, clear that out, really get that time. You know, you've got the Wheel of Fortune turning around, that's your manifestation there, right in the middle there. You've got to get yourself into that Four of Swords energy to do that. And if you do that, this is what's beautiful about this Four of Swords. You've got this beautiful stained glass window in the top left of that card. Everything else in that card, apart from the gold man, who's you? You're golden, you're important, you're precious. Look at yourself, think about yourself, rest yourself. You need that, you deserve that rest. When you open your eyes after you've had that rest, that's when you'll see the stained glass window. And if you look at that stained glass window, there's someone being blessed on there. So the priest is blessing the person that's kneeling down. You will be blessed. You will get that manifestation if you spend that time on yourself first. That's what I'm getting there. This is a bit of a short reading for Aries. Usually I go on and on, so you're blessed that this is a short reading.